everyone, and welcome to Room 120 News, your place to find out everything that's going on in our school and in our classroom this week. Well, we had a fantastic week last week at the pool. It was just such a unique experience, and our students really came a really long way with their ability and knowledge of swimming. Whether your child was a beginning swimmer or an advanced swimmer, all students were met with individualized instruction that really met them where they were and made progress in their respected categories. We had so much fun and made memories that will probably last a lifetime at the pool. And so thank you so much for your commitment to making sure that your students came to school with their suits on every day, had a towel and a change of clothes, and it just really made this week go so smooth and really have an impact on hopefully the future of our students. I do want to remind you that in the gift bag that all students received on Friday, there is a certificate for additional swim lessons all summer down at the Earl Jackson Pool Complex. And so I would encourage you to take advantage of that. Some students made some really great progress this week, and you are welcome to continue that this summer with those free swim lessons with that coupon that is provided in the gift bag. So be sure to take advantage of that great opportunity. Just a reminder that there's no school tomorrow in observance of Memorial Day. The building will be closed to staff and students tomorrow so that we can adequately honor and celebrate those who made the ultimate sacrifice for our freedom. And then finally, just a reminder to RSVP to the end of the year party using the link that can be found in the message. We hope that every child has a parent represented at the celebration. It just will be a fun time for us to celebrate a successful school year, have some nachos, and have our class awards. And then I also always do a special surprise for everyone during the end of the year celebration. So just be sure that you're clicking on that link and RSVPing as soon as possible. Up next is Looking Ahead, where you will hear all the things that are happening in the future of our school and in our classroom. Speaking of our end of the year celebration, it is happening on Wednesday, June the 4th from 1 until 2 p.m. Again, I reminded you earlier, but make sure that you are filling out the RSVP so that we know how many to plan for. And then finally, mark your calendars for Friday, June the 6th. I cannot believe that we're already talking about this date. Friday, June the 6th is our last day of school, the last day of second grade, if you can believe it. It is a noon dismissal, so students will be dismissed from the classes at 12 o'clock. So please make sure that you are making proper accommodations and plans to make sure that your child is picked up from school on time. Up next is Curriculum Corner, where you will hear what your child is going to learn in the classroom this week. Our attendance fact for the week is that attendance is taken every day until the last day of school. So even if you feel like it's a day that your child doesn't really need to be at school, maybe we have something fun planned, attendance is still taken and put into the official record. So please just make sure that you're making an effort to get to your child to school daily, every single day, even through the last day of school. In your Eureka Math, we're taking our final benchmark assessment this week. We're continuing it. We started session 1 last week on Thursday, and students will continue that assessment this week, probably on Wednesday and Thursday as well. In Foundations, we're finishing up the final unit, Unit 17 of Foundations, which covers syllable types LE, and so students will be taking that assessment this week towards the end of the week. I'm not really exactly sure what day because our pacing kind of got a little bit off with the pool last week. And then finally in reading, we are studying sharks this week. So students will be reading various stories and passages about sharks while reviewing our fiction and nonfiction reading standards. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Room 120 News. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. If not, we'll see you right back here next week for the final episode of Room 120 News.